Don't let the ball go out of bounds if you can save it. You looking bored, let's pass it to entertainment. Now I'm in the spotlight, remember when they was hating? Battle of the classes like all the students was fading. They get wacky with science. Worldwide, bring us together, we got an alliance. Two truths, I can't believe it, cause one of them lying. Hot takes, what he say, I don't agree in the slightest. Jacket trivia, tell me what you know about it. Told them let me cook, so then they had to make a show about it. Joke of the day right after weather if you feeling cloudy. Master control crew, the show wouldn't even be without him. Then we got cook and protect, tip and principles corner. Turn off your phone, better tune in, let's get it swarming.
Good morning, Sprayberry. Today is May 1st, 2025. I'm Kawan, aka Mr. Wordle in the flesh.
And I'm Brooke. Welcome to today's episode of The Swarm.
Today is World Password Day. We depend on passwords to keep our social media and personal lives safe. So take some time today to go through all your passwords and make sure they're smart and secure.
The SAT word of the day is limpid, meaning pale, breezy, or transparent. For example, the sea was so limpid that it was easy to see the bottom.
The quote of the day is, "Thinking will not overcome fear, but actions will." From businessman and philanthropist W. Clement Stone.
On this day in 1926, the Ford Motor Company established the 5-day, 40-hour work week for its employees. This was revolutionary at the time compared to the 6-day work week employees were used to, and helped emphasize a better work-life balance across the country. Today, it's the schedule we use every single week.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so let's start the show off with this video on mental health awareness. Check it out.
Mental health is something we all have. It includes our thoughts and feelings about ourselves and others, how we relate to other people, how we function day to day, and how we cope with the ups and downs of life. Having good mental health is not about having no mental health problems. It's about feeling good enough about ourselves, being able to do the things that matter to us, and having the resilience to deal with the difficult situations we all experience in life. When talking about our mental health, it can be useful for us to think of it like a scale. Our mental health scale will move towards good or poor mental health depending on what's going on in our lives and the supports we have around us. There are things that can challenge our mental health and shift the balance of our mental health scale. These challenges can come and go over time. They may be brief or may last for many years. They can leave us feeling stressed, sad, worried, lonely, overwhelmed. Mental health difficulties rarely just have one cause. They're often an understandable response to having to deal with the circumstances of our lives and things that have happened to us in the past. While there are things that challenge our mental health, there are also things that can support it too. These things won't necessarily prevent challenges to our mental health, but they can help us cope with what life throws at us. They can help us achieve balance in our mental health scale. Mental health can be complex because our experience of it is personal and unique. But we know that the more we normalize conversations about our mental health, the easier it will be for young people and adults to seek the support they need when they need it.
Seniors, please don't forget to return your checked out library books to the Media Center before you graduate. All accounts must be cleared as per the graduation guidelines. If you have a problem locating an old checkout, please see Mrs. Wyatt. And
don't forget, now is the time to complete your graduation survey in Naviance. Log in from Clever and scroll to Tasks for My School, scheduled by Class of 2025 graduation survey. This is mandatory, so be sure to complete it before it's too late. Now, let's hear a word from Ms. Wyatt on this week's Prep Tech Tip.
Hello, Sprayberry. This is Mrs. Wyatt coming to you from your Media Center. And today I want to talk right to our graduating seniors. Congratulations. This is such an exciting time. We have a total of 440 seniors. And if you are graduating, we do need to collect your laptop and any books that you have out. So we will start collecting those after your last final, unless you have an AP test. If you are testing an AP, you are going to hang on to that until you're done with your AP testing. So seniors, remember, we can't take them yet, but we will start after your last final. Also, remember your books that you have checked out. And if you have any questions about what you have checked out, just come see us, see me or Mrs. Batchelor, and we will let you know. So, like I said, it's an exciting time of year. We are really looking forward to all the festivities. And if you are not graduating and everybody else, you are hanging on to your laptop until you graduate. So I hope you're doing great. We're almost through with EOCs. Have a great day, Yellow Jackets.
Athletes, tryouts for girls volleyball will be today, tomorrow, and next Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. each day. Registration is now open at sprayberryvolleyball.com. Remember, you must have an updated athletic physical to participate in any conditioning, tryouts, or season events. If you have any questions or concerns, see Coach M in room B5.
Bells Ferry Elementary is having a farewell community walk next Thursday. Stop by Bells Ferry from 6 to 7 p.m. to honor the past and look forward to the future with your peers in your community. Now, let's check out this week's episode of Wacky Science.
Hi, we are the Sprayberry Environmental Club. We have installed a bird feeder with a camera so we can show you all the wonderful birds that live near you. We already have a few regulars to our bird feeder, and we would love to tell you all about them. If you are interested in the club or this project, we meet every Thursday at 3:40 p.m. in room 406 with Coach J. We hope to see you there.
A fun fact about these birds is every autumn they let their old neurons die in their brain, getting rid of outdated and unnecessary information to better adapt to their new environment. As you can see in this footage, this individual visits the feeder often and is keeping very busy building a nest in a nearby birdhouse. In some of the footage, you can even hear its distant call. Oh, it's distinct.
Birds are commonly confused with black-capped chickadees, which look extremely similar and are only found in Canada and the northern U.S., as far south as Tennessee. Surprisingly, in places where their habitats overlap, the two can mate and hybridize. These hybrids can sing both species calls or an intermediate mix of both calls. Found throughout the southeastern U.S. are small, non-migratory birds with large round heads, small bodies, and a black cap and bib. They have white cheeks, gray wings and tails, and a slightly white underside. Males have whiter cheek patches, larger bibs, and brighter gray backs than the females do.
Thank you for hearing about our wonderful bird facts. We'll be back next week with a new bird to share. Thanks for listening to our facts about Carolina chickadees. We'll be back next week with a new bird species.
AP students, don't forget, AP exams begin next Monday on May 5th. Check with your teacher and make sure you know your test time, location, requirements, and any accommodations you may need. Make sure to bring your school laptop and study hard. If you have any questions or concerns about your AP exam, please see Miss Beeman in room B7.
And seniors, if you decided on what college you're going to, you can request that your final transcript be sent on your behalf, free of charge from the counseling office. Now let's hear the weather and the joke of the day from Cesar and Mr. B.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Weather. I'm your host, Cesar Laguna, and I'm here with my camera person today, who's a bit different, but that's Julian for y'all. He's our audio person for the actual news. Anyways, so for today, the 1st of May, it will be a high of 81 with a low of 62. With an 8% chance of rain now. I know it rained in the morning, but it'll be cloudy skies throughout the rest of the day. Wind south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And yeah, oh, here's a song of the day for y'all. I forgot. It's called Love by Wave to Earth. And I have a quote for y'all today. I don't have a name for it, but it goes like this. Maybe I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be either, and that matters. All right, and now to the joke of the day with Coach Ben Berry. See y'all tomorrow.
right, Jackets, here you go. Shout out to Jason for giving me this joke. And let's go Knicks tonight. Let's go game 6, baby. Let's go. All right. So what's the difference between a summer roll and a spring roll?
Temperature.
Nope, that's not it.
When?
Seasoning, of course. Get it?
Seniors, today is the final day you'll be able to submit your community service hours sheets. If you've done any work for the community this year, make sure to log your hours on a sheet from the front office and turn them into Mrs. Zellner before the end of the day.
Sprayberry Foundation is partnering with the Twice the Kindness to bring gift sets, including socks, t-shirts, and undergarments to students at Fair Oaks Elementary School. Visit Linktree/Sprayberry High to help out. A simple $20 donation can make a huge difference. Now let's check out this week's Hot Takes with Joseph and CJ.
You ready? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm Joseph, and basically, wait, what was the questions again? I got you. So my name's Joseph. I basically did 90% of hot takes. He did 10%.
What's your favorite thing about this class?
My favorite thing about this class was getting on air every single week, making the script, editing. That was all fun. I enjoy working with all my classmates, and yeah.
Oh gosh.
You should have recorded that part.
Hello. Was it the whole thing all over again or the... Hi, I'm Orlando, and I'm an advocate for the entertainment segment.
And I'm Malik. I'm the co-host / main editor of entertainment. What about the school? Hey, bro, they got everything here and there. They got freaking food, water, YNs.
Okay, what I love about this school, me personally, is the people I've met so far, all my junior babies, and yeah, you too, sure, okay. And my sophomores, oh, they're so adorable, you know, I like to look out for them too. Yeah.
Yeah!
The friendships I built, the relationship with some teachers. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm co-host of Packages.
What's up, Sprayberry? I'm Troy, and I'm on Battle of the Classes.
My favorite thing about this school is the friendships I've built in this school, and then the relationships I've got to build with some teachers.
Mine's probably making new friends, because I moved over here when I was in middle school, and then I've been here ever since, so making new friends for me.
My name is Josh. I'm a cameraman for The Swarm. One thing I liked about this class the most is making new friends like Noah over there.
I've been friends with you since sophomore year, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo, shut up.
All right, y'all, what's up? My name's Nasir, Mr. Worldwide. I'm the technical director on The Swarm. I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I think the best part about it is the sportsmanship and the companionship and the teammanship, all the working together you do to make a good show come together. Obviously, there's some issues and some troubles. We might have some bad anchors every now and then, but we always make it work. Always make it work, and it's all about putting in all that work, make sure you get things done, put out something quality, something that people might like, and that's what I try to do all the time. Brooke.
Yo, what's up, Yellow Jackets? My name's Julian Sweeney. I'm a senior at Sprayberry High School. I'm an audio person for The Swarm. The thing that I like about this class is working with a whole bunch of different people and learning their personalities.
My signature moves. I go for the music.
Bro, yeah, if that thing is it moving?
Hello. Yo guys, what's up? My name is Charlie Fleming.
I'm Thomas.
Oh, my bad.
Nah.
So yeah, basically I'm the teleprompter. I scroll the thingy up so that people can read in the studio. Also, we do battle the classes. So yeah, the best segment on the Swarm, if you didn't know. That's what we do.
Stay tuned. I would say my best favorite from the class. I mean, my best part. I'm tripping. My most favorite part of the class. I'll say just watch everything come together. Like, we produce our segment. Y'all, we got hot take segment. We got all the segments. Watching it come together and then be pulled together by the actual production crew itself. By the people who are behind here making everything behind the scenes happen. Watching it all come together is just such a cool thing to see for y'all to watch. And
yeah, it's really just one big family, guys. We're a family in here. We're a family in the Swarm studio. That's what we do.
That's it though.
Parents and faculty, Sprayberry's Craft Show is in urgent need of volunteers. Last year, the entire show had to run with less than 8 adult volunteers, and they need at least 15 this year. So, if you want to help keep the amazing tradition of the Sprayberry Craft Show alive, please volunteer to help with anything you can provide. If you're interested in joining the committee, please contact Lee Padgett.
Students, now that EOC testing has begun, make sure you're keeping your school laptop up to date. Make sure you're charging it every night and restarting it periodically to keep it updated. Now, let's wrap up the show with this week's Worldwide Update with Nasir.
So this is the brand new 2025 iPhone.
Are you sure?
16
Are you sure?
E.
Are you sure?
Running
all over the place, blue in the face. Get down, Mr. President! Why you think they call me Mr. Worldwide?
Yo, what's going on, Sprayberry? My name is Nasir, back on the Worldwide segment of the Swarm. Hopefully you can excuse my raw voice. I was at the Kendrick and SZA concert just last night. Absolutely live. I'm just gonna get right into it, man. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I don't got too much to talk about. I do have one thing that I have to talk about, and it's the 100 men versus 1 gorilla debate. Listen, the human race is a strong one, all right? I think if we put our minds to it, we could beat just about any foe. A gorilla, though, I think if we have like 20 men on each side, maybe like if we have like 20 men on 4 sides of the gorilla, we might be able to take them down. But I definitely think it's a possible thing. Gorillas are really strong. I think their average weight's like 400 pounds. There are men that are bigger than 400 pounds. It's just, I don't know if like our punches and kicks are gonna be strong enough to get through its skin. Like their skin is like armor. They call it like Gorilla Glass and like Gorilla Glue for a reason. Like it's because it's tough. Like you're not gonna get through it like very easily. So what do you think about it? Do you think 100 humans could take down a gorilla? Me personally, I think it's very possible. I'm moving on to some actual like news. We got a new Canadian Prime Minister. His name is Mark Carney, and he just recently won their Canadian election. He says they're never going to yield to the United States when it comes to like taxes and tariffs. There's a lot of steep trade tariffs coming in from the Trump administration over here in America. There has been like pushes to try to make Canada the 51st state, and Canada is really not down for that. The Prime Minister of Canada said that he's representing all Canadians. That doesn't matter what language they speak or even how they voted. Honestly, he seems like a pretty cool guy. Anyways, moving on to somewhere in Australia. There's this frog called the Corabri frog, and scientists are saying that they are functionally extinct as of right now, but they're hoping that there is an existing genome that can help them be saved from this functionally extinct state. Now, this frog's family is 100 million years old, so to see it go extinct would be incredibly sad. So scientists are saying that they're hoping to find a way to keep it from going into that period. Again, have to bear with me on the pronunciation here. These amphibians are only found in puddles inside of the Kosciuszko National Park.
Kosciuszko.
So the frog it's actually like really pretty. I'm gonna put a little picture up. The frog is really pretty. It's got distinctive yellow and black markings, and it's being threatened by disease and drying of the habitat due to obviously climate change. you know, climate change has been an issue, and it seems nobody is taking the lead to try to fix it. Yeah, but you know, I don't have many topics to talk about today. Like I said, my voice is a little bit hoarse. And the world is kind of, I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's mostly just, you know, destruction and death. I don't want to talk about that all the time. You know, I like, you know, you got to keep a level head, got to make sure, you know, keeping up in good spirits, because, you know, if you have a negative outlook on everything, negativity will come your way. And this guy clearly agrees. So yeah, man, like I said, keeping it short, keeping it sweet. Thanks for watching, y'all. Shout out to Richard Andrade. He just walked by me a second ago. Seems like a real cool guy. So yeah, give a shout out to my boy Richard Andrade, and shout out to homeboy behind me. He just kind of came up out of nowhere. He seems like he's pretty cool. I don't even know if you can hear me. This has been Mr. Worldwide on the Worldwide segment of The Swarm. Hope you're all taking it easy. Stay woke. Don't be a sheep. Take it easy. Love y'all boys. Peace out, man.
I think I'll use my credit card.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of The Swarm. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a great Friday.
Excellence our tradition, diversity our strength, and success our mission.
And remember, Jackets,
together we swarm.
Don't let the ball go out of bounds if you can save it. You looking bored, let's pass it to entertainment. Now I'm in the spotlight, remember when they was hating. Battle of the classes like all the students was fading. It get wacky with science. Worldwide, bring us together, we got an alliance. Two truths, I can't believe it, cause one of them lying.